Previously on One Life to Live.
You tell me you had feelings for him yet?
No, are you crazy? He told me that he doesn't have any feelings for me. I don't want to lose you because of Bo. No man is worth that.
What did Gannon want those results to say? That Bo is the father or that he's not?
William Rappaport, you're gonna have to come along with us. Hey, Sophia.
I was just checking out your shoes. They're supposed to be really good.
Oh, you run?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I started when we joined the academy. Hey, maybe we could go sometime together. Then we could be running partners, too.
Oh, yeah? How far are you up to?
2 miles.
Oh, well, thanks anyways, but I was thinking about doing 5.
You training for a marathon or something?
No, actually, I'm just a little bit restless.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Yeah, if you two are going to be okay here, then I'm going to take off. On my way back, I'm going to stop over at Chris's. I'm going to grab a shower and get some more clothes.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right, later.
See ya.
Bye.
So, Rosie, you want to order some Chinese food, maybe rent a movie?
Actually, I was thinking about going to bed early tonight.
Okay. Well, you want to get a snack first? I'm starved.
Really, thank you for the offer, but I really am going to try to hit the bed.
Okay. All right. Sleep well.
Okay, good night.
No! What are you doing? This is a mistake.
Jess?
You must have him confused for the wrong guy.
Jess, it's gonna be okay. We'll get this straightened out, all right?
There's no mistake. You're William Rappaport, a wanted criminal in the States.
You come all this way here just to give us lad a pounding, huh? Do you want to press charges? No.
You have to let him go, please.
Jess, it's okay. I can handle this, okay?
Let him go,
Okay,
now.
Lily, onwards. Okay, all right. I'm going.
How could you do this to him? How could you do this to me? Sam, open the door, now!
Lindsay, just take a breath. Maybe we should come back later when you come.
Oh, no, I'm not going to calm down until this is straightened out. This harassment is going to stop. Open the door, Sam! Sam!
Would you please keep it down? I got Matthew upstairs. He's trying to sleep.
I just got a call from my bank. The police are rifling through my bank accounts.
Well, good. It's about time.
They're questioning my neighbors. They're questioning my clients. They're going to be going through my trash next. Is that what you want? You want to ruin my life completely?
No, Lindsay. I want to get to the truth. I know that's a concept foreign to your mind.
You self-righteous pig.
Okay, Lindsay, stop it. Why don't you let me take you home?
It's your fault that the police are coming after me. What, running around telling everybody that Colin and I held Nora captive?
I believe that's true.
I am the mother of your children.
Lindsay, Nora is too.
Yes, and she's back. And so is Matthew. You've got everything you want, so why can't you just be happy with that and leave me alone?
Okay, you said everything you needed to say.
Could you please just butt out for once in your life?
Melanie, Matthew's upstairs. I'm sure he'd love to kiss you goodnight.
Call me if you need me.
You can stop at the victim pose right now. Your audience of one is gone.
It's not a pose.
Well, whatever it is, I'm done with it. Enough.
I'm sorry. I am. I'm sorry. I don't want to yell at you. Oh, I do. I feel bad for you. You've suffered a lot. You've suffered enough, and the suffering can end right now. Nora's back. Matthew is your son, after all. We can all be happy. You and Nora can go on with your lives, and Bo can go on with his.
With whom, Lindsay? You?
How much did RJ pay you to change those blood samples? 10 grand? 20? 50? Maybe it wasn't about money. Maybe he's got something on you.
I've already told you I don't know him.
Barnes, it's late. I'm tired, and I want to go home.
Really? I don't know him.
You were seen with him July 17th, again on August 14th. Now, you going to tell me all of a sudden you got a twin brother out there? You're afraid of him, aren't you? You should be. Because R.J. Gannon would not even waste the 2 seconds that it would take him to decide to get rid of you for good. And you know it. What did he threaten you with if you talk?
Nothing.
You're scared. Look, I understand that. You're sitting there right now, you're facing hard time in a place where they are going to have you for lunch. Now, if you give us RJ, I think that we can work out some kind of a deal. You go back to your cell, get some rest, you'll be out on bail before you even know it. RJ will be locked up in here. He won't be able to touch you. Now, he wanted me to think that Matthew was mine. He paid you to make that happen. Now, that's the way it went down, right?
Oh, yeah, I heard. You were picking on a friend of mine. Jeffrey, you all right? You need anything? Just let me know, because I am here to help you.
You already helped RJ. Barnes here was just denying that he even knew you.
So I know RJ. So what?
So you tell me.
Look, I've already told you my story. And it's not changing. And neither are the answers. No matter how many times you ask the same questions.
Morgan, get him out of here.
Come on, let's go.
I think it's time that you and I had a little talk.
We'll call Barnes back in, and the three of us can talk all night.
Now, this is between you and me. You know that, and I know that. And we can settle this right now.
Fine by me.
I know you, Lindsay, but I can't believe it. I mean, after all you've done, you still think you have a chance of getting Bo back. You know, this is a record even for you.
Look who's talking. You've been pining after Nora for over 20 years.
Well, I'm not going down that road again,
It's because of you and Nora. Our marriage failed.
You know what? Think what you want. Somebody else is always the bad guy.
Oh, no, you always need me to be the bad guy. You did then, you still do now.
You know what? If this whole thing is about getting me to call off the police investigation, you can forget it, all right? It's not going to happen, so why don't you just go?
Bye. Oh, by the way, tomorrow is Jen's birthday.
Why, thank you, Lindsay. You know, for all my faults, forgetting my daughter's birthday is not one of them.
Did you send her something?
Just take a hike, would
I
you?
only ask you because I'm going to see her, and I thought you might like me to take her something for you.
Wait a minute. You're leaving Lambview now?
Well, she can't really change her birthday now, can she?
Well, of course. And how wonderfully convenient. You would leave town right before the lid blows up this thing. You know, the police are going to find that you and Colin took Nora.
The police aren't going to find anything because I didn't do anything to Nora. God. Can you really hate me that much?
Lindsay, I don't hate you.
Well, you really could have fooled me. You're standing there accusing me of running away. All I want to do is go see my family. I used to have a family, Sam. It was you, me, Jen, Will. Even after our divorce, after everything we've been through, I always felt that you were still my family, that you were someone that I could go to, someone I could talk to. Now, Jen's on the other side of the world. I don't know where Will is, and every day that goes by, I feel like that's one day closer for me to lose him for good.
Lindsay, we haven't lost him.
What are you talking about? If something happened to Will, how would we even know?
I need to call the state. I need to get hold of my father right now.
He wants to make a phone call.
Our kids are busy.
Looks like you'll have to wait. Come on now.
she follow us? Where is she?
Sorry. She stayed behind with the other guy.
How could you do this?
I didn't do anything.
How? He's gonna go to prison.
I didn't do anything.
How can I forgive you? If you think I can ever forgive you, you better forget about it.
Wait a minute. I didn't do this. I mean, do you actually think I'm that stupid? If I turned Will into the cops, I'd lose you forever.
You already have lost me, Christian.
I came here to warn you about Max.
What does Max have anything to do with
Max
it?
is here, and he's looking for Will. That's why I'm here. Look, Max must have called the cops, but it wasn't me.
Oh, and you expect me to believe you?
Yes, I expect you to believe that.
After the lie you told Will about my mother dying? That is the reason he left.
Jessica, when I told Will that, I thought I was telling the truth.
Right, but you lied to me. You made me believe that he never loved me, Christian. You looked me in the eye, and you lied to me.
Jessica, I love you. Everything that I've done, it's because I love you.
God, don't even try that.
You know how much I love you. You felt it.
I thought I knew you. I thought you were somebody I can trust. But you know what? I was wrong, and you just proved that right now.
I didn't do anything, I swear. It was Max. I tried to stop him, Jessica. I even locked him in a storeroom.
What?
I saw him at this pub, and some guy came in and told us where you were, so I tricked him into a storeroom. I even locked him in, and then I came here. I came here to tell Will to make a run for it.
Hey, Chris. Where'd you take off to?
I never want to see you again.
You son of a bitch.
It's about time. Where have you been?
Sorry, jeez. All right, so just to make sure I understand, Antonio's not here right now, but when he comes back, you want me to stay here.
Yes, I can't be alone with him. At work, it's fine, you know. We're so busy I can't even think. But here, alone with him at night,
Why don't you get Roseanne to chaperone?
I can't. She's asleep. He's going to be home any minute, sleeping on this very couch.
Oh, gosh, spare me. I mean, look, I thought you were going to take it slow.
I know, I'm trying to. But what if I just lose control and attack him or something?
Well, I'd say you're going to be a pretty lucky guy if you
You
do that.
know that would ruin everything. Come on, are you going to help me or not?
Yes, I'll help you. Whatever you need. Let me know.
You think I'm crazy, don't you?
No. No, I think love makes you crazy. Makes you stupid, too. You know, all those things I did for Kelly, absolutely stupid. Almost embarrassing. I'd leave love notes on the refrigerator, presents under the pillow.
Do you ever call her just to hear her voice?
So I have to admit that?
I will if you do. You know, Antonio and I used to study over at his place. And as soon as I got home, I'd be on the phone, calling him, seeing if I'd left my book there, which of course I'd done on purpose.
Yeah. Whatever Kelly wanted, she got. And I'd do anything to make sure she had it. Well, at least I'm over that now.
You know, I went to see Kelly the other day. It's quite a setup she has there. Personal office, her own nurse. She told me that you did that for her.
Yeah. How is she?
She's worried about you.
Well, she doesn't need to be. I'm fine.
Joe, you know she still cares about you.
Well, she doesn't need to care, okay? I'm fine without her.
You know, I like it when Antonio worries about me. It makes me feel like he cares.
He probably does. It's just a long way away from love.
He could grow to love me.
Look, you don't need to rush things, okay? Don't do anything until you know exactly how he feels. Maybe not even then.
I know, that's my problem. I know how I want him to feel, so how do I make that happen?
Hi. Roseanne. Come in. Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. How was your run?
Hot. So how come you're here?
Well, I was having a restless night, too, remember? So I decided to take a drive, and the next thing I knew, I was in front of your building. So I thought I would come up and see if you needed a lift back to the penthouse. But, of course, whenever you're ready. If I'm not interrupting anything.
Not a thing.
So do you want to ride?
I have to shower.
Well, don't worry about me. I can take care of myself. Go ahead.
Make yourself comfortable.
I will.
And, help yourself to anything you want.
Get everything out in the open.
It's your house?
You paid Barnes to switch those samples.
What samples?
You wanted me to think that Matthew was mine.
No. Why would I care who that little boy calls daddy?
Because you wanted to pay me back for what I did to you.
By giving you a son? That sounds like a reward.
You told me you wanted me to have what I always wanted, so then you could take it away. You were talking about Matthew.
No. I meant Taya.
It's the same thing. Someone has what they always wanted, and they lose it. Now, let's cut the crap, RJ. Maybe Hank will cut you a deal.
Oh, you'll get me leniency from my big brother? How will I ever thank you?
And we can get rid of this garbage right here, right now.
I will find Will, and I will bring him back here safe and sound. I promise you that.
So, for what? I mean, so he can go to prison?
You see? You don't want me to bring him back to town. You're afraid he'll say that Nora was in that house? Colin will implicate you? You don't want our son to come back here.
Don't you dare tell me I don't want our son coming back to town. You're the one that's willing to sacrifice him for something, just to prove something that isn't true.
Look, I didn't want Will to leave. I think it was a foolish thing to do. But believe me, I'm going to bring him back here so I can help him.
You already tried to help him. And you failed. You failed miserably. If you bring him back here, you're just going to make me lose him all over again. You're going to take him away from me again. You leave our son alone, Sam Rappaport. Just leave him alone.
I'm here to see Will Rappaport.
And who might you be?
A friend, a very good friend.
He's lucky to have a friend like you.
Will?
Jack!
Will, I'm right here.
Can't
We're right
in.
here. What do you mean I can't come in? Let me by.
Sit down.
Please, let me see him.
Come in. Sit down.
Will!
Lindsay left?
Well, we had our weekly melodrama, and then Lindsay left. Look, I'm so sorry about this, Mel. I mean, you're upstairs tucking my child in, and I'm downstairs accusing your sister of felony.
Can you really blame her for being upset?
I'm upset. You understand? I'm upset. I got a good right to be upset. Lindsay is my child's mother. I don't want her to be guilty. She is, but I don't want her to be.
Are you sure, Sam? I mean, are you really sure?
I need proof. That's what I need. I need proof. I've got to be able to show that Nora was in that house, in Colin's house. You wouldn't by chance know anything about that, would you? Melanie?
Not really. No, I just...
Well, I mean, if you did know something, you'd tell me, wouldn't you?
Sam, I just want to be really positive.
Okay. If you decide that there's something worth telling, I hope that you'll tell me. It's time for all the lies to come to an end.
So you turned Will in and made Jessica think that it's my fault.
So much for true love.
You really are Ace's son, aren't you?
Thank you.
All you care about, Max, is yourself and getting what you want. And you don't care whose life you screw up in the middle. Because that's the Buchanan way, isn't it, Max?
That about sums it up.
You know what? I bet you that when you go home, you're going to get a nice, big pat on the back from Paul. And if you're lucky, he might let you kiss his boots.
Jessica doesn't belong with you. She's a Buchanan. You're nothing but Angel Square trash, just like your brother.
You think I care about being part of your family? I don't. And neither does Jessica.
She may change her mind when her boyfriend goes away for 10 to 20.
You leave Jessica alone. You get that? Stay out of her life.
If you really want to share a prison cell with your buddy Will, I can't arrange it. Pa? Yeah, mission accomplished. The #1 Rapid Davidson son is on his way to his new home, Statesville Prison.
No visitors allowed, miss.
This is my fiancé. We're about to get married. I can't just leave him here. Please, I will camp out on your doorstep if I have to. I'll die on your doorstep. Just let me in, please. Will.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sophia Pellegrino is down for the count. The LPG has officially hit.
You're very weird, you know? What is LPG?
Come on, lonely pigging out. Antonio hadn't even been gone for a minute when I got this knot in the pit of my stomach that health food just ain't gonna take away, baby. It's gotta be good, old-fashioned junk food.
Well, if loneliness makes you gain weight, then I'd probably have my own zip code by now.
Don't say that.
It was a joke. Ha 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 ha.
Joe, you know you don't have to pretend with me.
Well, who's pretending? It's over. It's a fact.
I'm so sorry about what she did to you.
You know, seems like we've known each other forever. I always knew that I loved her from the beginning.
Wait, you're not trying to tell me it was love at first sight, are you?
No, I mean, well, she annoyed me at first, but, you know, there's something deep down inside. I just knew she was the one.
Well, Tonio couldn't stand me when he first met me either, so maybe there's hope for us, too.
You know, you need to stop that.
What? If that's the way that you and Kelly started,
Hey,
then...
look how we ended up.
Yeah, but come on, she's a brat.
Okay. You know, it was my fault, too. All right? I knew something was wrong, and we ended up getting married anyway.
Yeah,
I just wanted everything to be perfect.
Yeah, but that's because you're too nice. That's always been your problem.
Well, I was a creep to you.
Yeah, but I had that coming. I mean, come on, I was like your stalker. I was too needy, too available, too everything. I mean, how unattractive.
Well, in my opinion, if it's too easy, it's not worth hanging on to.
Is that why you want me to take it easy with Antonio?
I would say that, you know, you get one good night, maybe a few more. After that, bye-bye.
It's amazing anybody gets together at all.
If you know anything at all that can help me understand why this happened to Nora, I'd appreciate you telling me.
Sam, believe me, I would help you any way I can. I just want to make sure that I'm not imagining it.
Okay. All right. Excuse me. Yeah, hello.
Sam, thank God. Hi, it's Jessica.
Jessica, where are you? What's going on?
I'm with Will.
Well, how is he? Where is he?
Ireland, County Connemara, Ireland. Listen, they caught him.
They caught Will in Ireland?
They're gonna bring him back, and he's gonna go to prison. So please, you have to do something. You have to stop them.
How is he?
He's fine. He's upset, but he's fine. Listen, you have to help him. You have to get here and get him out.
All right. I'll be on the next plane. You tell him that I love him, and I'll be there for him, all right?
Okay, I'll tell him.
And Jessica, thank you for being there with my son.
We have to tell Lindsay.
No way. No.
Sam, she would want to know.
No, she doesn't want Will to come back here.
She loves him. She wouldn't let anything happen to him.
Yeah, but Colin would. And if Lindsay and Colin are in this together, Colin's going to find out if Lindsay knows. I'll have Will back here in a couple of days, and I promise you, Lindsay will be the first person that Will sees. But it's really better this way. You understand?
I understand totally.
Okay, I got to pack. I got to get out of here. Matthew.
Don't worry about Matthew. I'll take care of him. You just go. Go be with Will.
Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
Your dad's on his way.
Good. Is he mad? I mean, it just seems like every time nothing else can go wrong, I throw something else into his
He
lap.
is not mad. He spent the last 2 months worrying and wondering if you were okay. Just like I did before I got your letter.
I heard what you said over there about being my fiancé.
I wanted to see you. That was the only way.
Don't do that, Jess. Don't go taking chances for me anymore.
Will, I'm not going to leave you here. This is my fault. If I hadn't come to Ireland...
I'm glad that you did. That's not...
No, and then Christian followed me here, so you're right back where you started. I feel like everything we've done, it's been for nothing.
No, it's going to be okay. It is, really. Just there is one thing, though, that I need to ask you, and you don't even need to answer if you don't want.
What is it?
Christian set me up, didn't he?
Well, war it is. We're not done.
Oh, no, of course not. How could we be? See, this is the part where you come up with some charge to hold me, and it's got to be bogus, because you have no proof. Not a single shred of proof that I've done anything wrong. So, it's got to be a bogus.
Sam! He's lying.
You sure you don't want me to stay any longer?
Yeah, thanks. My brain is officially back intact. When Antonio arrives, I will be calm, cool, collected.
God. Well, don't worry. If Antonio feels the same about you, you'll know. even if he doesn't.
Thanks.
No problem. Thank you for the ice cream.
Anytime.
All right. You have a good night.
Thanks. You see? Oh. All right, what is going on? This is the 4th day in a row that I've found a rose on my desk. And if this is somebody's idea of a joke, I don't think it's funny.
You're sure about this?
I'm sure. I have to change partners.
What, you don't want me anymore?
No, Sophia, it's not what you think.
What, I'm not good enough for you? Fine.
No. Sophia, I don't want anyone but you.
Tony, you're not making any sense.
I can't have you as a partner. I can't look at you without wanting to kiss you. I can't walk the beat without wanting to take you in my arms. I can't look at your desk without putting a rose on it. Don't you see, Sophia? I'm falling in love with you.
It's all right. You don't need to answer. I can see that it's written all over your face.
He said that he had nothing to do with it, but then Max showed up.
Max? What?
Yeah. I think they're working together.
Jess, Christian is trying to hold on to you, and he's going to do everything that he possibly can. I know exactly what that is like, believe me.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Will. I'm sorry for all of this, but you know what? From now on, I am sticking by you, no matter what.
I don't know what Lindsay is talking about, and if I did, well, I'd lie to you. Now, you make sure you let me know when our little war starts, because I can't wait for that first volley. Lindsay.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
What did you think he was saying? What lies were you talking about?
Oh, I just misunderstood. It's been a long day. I'm glad to see you.
What's going on with you and RJ?
Nothing. I told you I misunderstood.
But you were seen several times together when I was out of town.
Well, how did you know that? Did you have me followed?
No, we were following RJ.
All right. Of course you were.
So what are you doing with RJ?
RJ called me and he said he was interested in art, and I foolishly believed him.
That's not what he wanted.
No, he wanted dirt on you. He wanted anything on you he could use against you. So I told him there was no dirt to be had, and he got very angry and said he was going to spread some lies about me.
What kind of lies?
I don't know. Probably something about Matthew's paternity. Did he have something to do with that?
Maybe.
I'm sorry, Bo. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Especially since it was my fault in the first place. I never meant to hurt you. When I was pregnant, I used to kind of dream about what life was going to be like for us with you and me and the baby. I thought it was going to be a boy. And then when I lost the baby, I pictured Matthew with us. It was very real. I honestly did think he was yours.
He isn't. And that fantasy can never happen.
I know that now. But that it was nice while it lasted.
You're right, Lindsay. It's late. I think you should go home and get some rest.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Oh, Sam. Will is in police custody in Ireland. I have a flight in an hour and a half. Is he okay? Well, Jessica says he is. She's there too? Apparently so. How you doing? Well, I'll be fine once I set my eyes on my son. Look, I'm going to try to get John Sykes on that flight with you. If you need anything at all, you just ask me. Bo, you know what this means. Will saw Nora in Colin's house. He'll be able to prove what I've been saying all along is true. Colin and Lindsay did this to Nora.